The process of pre-implantation genetic diagnosis (PGD) involves scientists screening embryos that are a few days old and choosing embryos with the highest chance of survival and the lowest chance of disease. It's the process of eliminating the possibility of cancer, birth defects, intellectual disabilities, etc. The process of screening is a simple step-by-step procedure. After a natural fertilization process, the scientists remove embryos from the mother. They remove 1 or 2 cells from each embryo and evaluate them to determine if the embryo is carrying a problematic disease or not. Once all the cells of the embryos are scanned, one embryo is placed back into the mother's uterus. Embryos that aren't problematic are frozen for use in the future. Any other embryos will be discarded of. In the end of this process, a designer baby is made, a child that is preferable over one with birth defects or potential diseases. This matters because it's not just an ethical issue, but the fact that we are playing God with the human race. We're picking and choosing what our child would be like, when in reality, nature has been doing it for millenniums. The major ethical issue surrounding this controversy is that we are destroying a potential life form. The healthiest embryo isn't always going to become the child you give birth to. People believe that's almost like abortion, killing the life form without the permission or argument of the opposing side, which would be the unborn child. On the opposite side of the controversy, some scientists say that it's being helpful to improve the human race. We could have a day where there won't be any illness, a perfect world. Parents wouldn't have to deal with the loss of their unborn child because the chances of a miscarriage or having a terminal disease is very unlikely. The pros of the PGD is that you not only can reduce the risk of multiple illnesses or diseases, but also reduce emotional and financial burdens. Also, depending on which laboratory the procedure is conducted in, the defective embryos might be frozen and kept for future references in order to help with the cure of certain birth defects and/or diseases. The cons of PGD is that nothing in life is guaranteed to be 100% accurate. About 1 out of every 5 PGD babies will either not be born due to a miscarriage or carry an unseen birth defect. Also, this is the gateway to genetically engineered designer babies that will have chosen hair color, eye color, skin color, athletic abilities, etc. The fact that this could be a possibility and be developed by scientists is terrifying. We're defeating the purpose of human evolution. How are we a superior species when we cannot evolve? My own personal insight on this controversy is that I feel that if we take this type of genetic engineering to a much higher level, we will stop evolution. Or is that just a figment of my imagination? Have we already defied evolution by creating ways to alter ourselves? I don't feel as strongly about the disposal of disease-ridden embryos as much as some other people feel about it. I suppose the reason is because they aren't really a human being. Not yet, anyways. I feel that the major red flag is that it opens many gateways for a more diverse genetic engineering system, which could either be a detriment to our future or the path to our survival. A possible impact on society is that this could increase the saying that the rich only get richer, because greedy scientists and companies will see that they can make money off of a genetically modified baby and demand more money if this concept is preventing diseases takes off. Also, how would social circles in society change when everyone is quote-unquote perfect, given the fact that PGD opens the door for advanced genetic engineering? I leave you with this question. How would this affect our future as a species?